Hello, so today I am hopefully going to be starting a new series, kind of like a draw with me kind of thing. As I hinted in my drawing every day for 100 days video, I bought some coloured markers. They're nothing crazy, they're not Copic unfortunately, but I'm basically just going to draw on camera and chat about what I'm doing, as well as Urusei Yatsura. I've been dying to draw Lum in colour, so she's going to be the first episode. This will probably take a little while, so it will be sped up, and to make things straightforward, I am going to be using a reference. There is a great collection of promo posters for the second season of the remake of Urusei Yatsura. Basically, it's just Lum in each prefecture, and I chose the Nagano one. I did already test out the pens. I drew Shampoo from Ranma the other day, but this is the first one I am filming. So, I know I still am an amateur, so I appreciate this might not be the most insane and detailed drawing video you'll ever see in your life, but I thought it would just be cool to share my process, as it's going to be the same as my drawing every day for 100 days video. So, if you haven't seen that, I totally recommend watching it. I obviously drew every day for 100 days straight. So, I first discovered Urusei Yatsura from the Baby Baby no Yume video from Artsy Music, back when Future Funk was massive. But last year I went to Japan, and probably because the first season of the remake had just come out, there was Urusei Yatsura stuff everywhere. So when I came back, I decided to give it a go. I thought it was pretty good. I know it's not highly rated, but it's still a fun watch. But I haven't seen the second season yet. I'm pretty sure it's just on its last few episodes, so I will be watching that when they all come out. So, maybe a controversial opinion, but new Lum's hair is way cooler than old Lum's hair. The colour streaks look really nice, but the one thing I do like is I like the old shading, the kind of like circle highlight effect that was put on the hair. I'll have to put a picture up. But yeah, Urusei Yatsura and Ranma were made by the same artist, which is probably why I like the look of them both. Haven't seen Ranma, so I need to put that on my watch list. But yeah, I think Lum was actually my most drawn character in the 100-day challenge, which is kind of funny considering Evangelion is my favourite anime, and I feel like I didn't really draw all too much of that. But yeah, I just think Lum's just fun to draw, nice and simple, not too complex, so yeah. So at this point I was just going over the pencil with pen. I did draw the pencil a lot looser than how I did in my drawing every day for 100 days video, but that's because I knew I was going to go over it afterwards. And then these lines I'm adding were just marker points for Lum's hair shading, just because she has like this triple tone hair going on. I just wanted to make sure that I was getting it in the right place. The only thing I did mess up on were the dot highlights on her bangs. They were meant to be up a little bit more, but I'd already drawn with the pen over it, so I just moved them down a little bit. And yeah, at this stage I just obviously started colouring it in, starting off with the darkest colours first, and then going up to the lightest ones, although I know I didn't really follow this rule exactly. am I doing? What am I doing? What is blood doing? Oh my god, I just drew the wrong bit. So at this point, I kind of messed up the skin a little bit initially. I drew with like a really like yellow kind of toned pen. I don't know what I was doing. And then I compared it to the previous drawing, the Ranma one, and I was just like, yeah, this is way too yellow. So I ended up going over it with a bit more of like a darker pink colour. But yeah, for a second I was like, I've ruined this drawing. But worked out okay in the end. So yeah, at this point, obviously just coming to the end of colouring it in. I'd say the one problem I faced was with the colours. They kind of like bled on the page a little bit. So you can see the highlight circles on her bangs and the one on the right hand side just don't look very crisp, unfortunately. Probably something I can work on. But yeah, that was the only kind of issue I faced with the colouring part. Apart from that, I think it went pretty decently. And here it is, the finished piece. Not too bad, I do like it a lot. I think the problem is with some of the colours is they're just very saturated, so you kind of have to adjust for that. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with it. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.